So I'd like to spend a few moments talking to you about the accounting and tax aspects to consider when you're preparing for selling your business. This should help to maximise the value that you get out of the business and also help the whole process to go as smoothly as possible, which should help the speed at which the transaction completes and minimise the costs for all parties. So accounting estimates and variances is an area, it gets slightly technical, and you may well need the help of your accountant. Within accounting policies and standards, there are often options of how to deal with certain things. So the policy around income recognition, for example, is probably a key one because the income is a key factor of arriving at your profitability. But how that's reported might have different options. How you account for that in the accounts could be changed from year to year. One of the things a buyer is going to look for is consistency. Obviously, it has to be in accordance with accounting standards and accepted practice, but it's worth looking at some of the areas of the accounts to see whether there are policies in there that you could tweak, whether there are estimates that you could arrive at differently that could have an impact on the profitability. There's also the fact that if you account for, there's also the fact that accounting standards across the world are slightly different. The UK, although we follow standards that are broadly based on international standards, the UK has a carved out set of policies that are unique to the UK. So it's not often the case, but there can be areas within the accounts where an international corporation would account for something differently to the UK. So if you're thinking that your buyer may well be an overseas purchaser, it's worth thinking about how they would have to account for the items within the accounts and the impact that would have on the profits they report, because they're probably going to be more interested in the profits calculated under their standards and policies than they are the UK.